How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Today, we are Ratadrabik. And we'll be editing the deck after this game. Because the whole point of this deck was to show off the Nazgûl combo, which requires Ratadrabik and a Nazgûl, but it also requires a sack outlet, and I don't think I have one. Which there is a legendary sack outlet that could easily fit in the deck that I just need to put in the deck, actually make work, and opponent. Are you afraid, opponent? You should be. This is a known wanton combo. Hmm. It's only become stronger, really. Oh my god, did I got a Nykthos for free. The value. The stonks. Can't believe it, honestly. Ouch. I think we just gotta put... I think our opponent just got a bit mana screwed. And we did benefit off of it, but I think this should be an easy victory. Huh. More lands. We don't even have an off-color land at the moment. Because Nykthos is colorless, and this one is not quite colorless, but close. It's really any color. But it can never be off-color because it's based on color identity. Advances back. Working for the first time. Hadn't realized just how behind our opponent is. It's kind of... Here we go. And swinging for 5. Authority can go away. Our token stonks, man. Nazgûl with this guy are so obnoxious. Like, they're very hard to get rid of. GG, opponent. It was fun. Alright, I'm gonna pause and then I'm gonna put in the actual sack outlets so that we have a functioning combo. There we are. We're back. We made the requisite changes. We should be good. Some other things. we will be building deck template 3 here very shortly because I accidentally deleted deck template 2. You don't accidentally delete them. What happens is whenever I go to build a deck, I copy the deck template and then I build the deck around the new template, right? We added the commander and then we add the other pieces to it. But sometimes I forget to copy it. And when that happens, what basically happens is that this deck is the deck template. What is going on? Okay. Don't know what's happening there. I was defeated. I think if I waited long enough, we would have gotten hands, but I don't know for sure. I've come across that before, but it was a long time ago. It was not a recent thing. So some bugs are making a comeback. That's kind of cool. And now we actually have to do a proper wait. That's a little bit sad. I thought that if I paused, I'd get a perfect timing in there, make the video a little bit more digestible. But Arena said no. Said no. What are we to do? What did you make it deck? Oh my goodness. Well, that's a mistake. Have you seen my unicorn opponent? It is a very good card. You got me there. Not as good as Rona, Herald of the Invasion, but it is still a good card. So the Nazgûl aren't legendary by default, so you can't search for them. But one of the token doublers is a legendary creature, so you can search for that by default. Bro. My unicorn. I think Kaya is going to be eating an Alcid next turn. Let's give it up for 2-mana ramp. Would you be discarding opponent? Anything fun? I guess not. No creatures. I won't get any life. I could exile my own unicorn, but it's a bridge too far. Rona just got dinosaur legs from becoming a Phyrexian. It's kind of sad. Get rid of your non-lands. And play a Ratadrabik. Decline. I need the mana. I don't know why they put that ability on Irencrag, if I'm thinking about it now, because I recently tested it for the first time, right? Like in the day before yesterday's video, and it essentially turns it into a useless equipment for the rest of the game. And that's like not where it's at, man. Not where it's at. Okay, they're gonna make a 2/2. You can see value therein. We're gonna start building up a board, I think. Opponent, draw, discard. See if they can get the mana tithe. Wouldn't help, but you know, the moral victories. I think I will take Day of Judgment, just because, you know, because. No, you will guard the front. This way, if they actually do manage to remove our boy, we get immediate retaliation. I want an anthem. Okay. I too would like an anthem opponent. Are you gonna let me have it though? That's the question. I guess. Maybe not though. It doesn't change the fact that I'm going to be hitting for 5 this turn. It actually does. Never mind. Thought you were smaller, but you are a fairy, so, you know. Or a creature with flying. She doesn't even care about fairies? Wow. Day of Judgment, definitely. Yeah. The other things are scary, sure, but they're not going to close out the game, which is the main issue here. Rude. May have missed my chance. Although my chance would have been countered, right? It would have been returned to hand, and then been immediately made sad. Decline. No. No, not like that. So if we get an Nazgûl, Kaya can do the job. I just need to draw one. Just need to draw one. We'd also need to sack out still. Yeah, no, that's right. I forget these things sometimes. Oh. Well. Isn't that cool? Decline. Search, I guess. Need to find a way to get an Nazgûl. That could be useful. Hmm. This is actually pretty decent. It's pretty decent. We have all the tools I want or need. Or like. Opponent. Don't get greedy. No, opponent. I guess I should have went with Ayla. But we take 8. We are moments from death. Isn't that cool? Oh. Do I do that instead? Sure. I had fun. No, I didn't have fun. Never mind. Oh god, that's pretty bad. So one of the things we could have done there was we could have played Kaya, minus her, and then sacrifice the Elishnorn to create 2 copies of Elishnorn as tokens that were 2/2 zombies. That could have been cool, but we didn't because our opponent conceded, and then we said we didn't have fun, despite the fact that we won. So I don't know. Wizards will be confused when they look over the match data, which I'm sure they do. Like they look over every single match, probably. Probably not, but maybe, maybe. I don't know. I like to think that they would. I'd like to think that. Because then there's some poor intern out there that has to watch me flail around at Historic Brawl like uh, 7 times a week. And they must be thinking to themselves, like, why is this guy so bad? And I have to think to myself, wow, doing great. They don't even know the fun that's being had. My humans will be indestructible. It's just a shame that I cut them all. That's right, opponent. Send that removal spell that way. Have you met a Black Rider before, opponent? You probably have. No block. You're a Death Touch deck. That's kind of cool. Have you met my Black Rider opponent? Yeah, it'll still be this guy. I guess we'll just do a bit of swinging. A 2/2 that makes another 2/2 when it dies? Overpowered wizards. It's a shame it has decayed. The zombies, they had it. They had a good time of it, but now they're just not very good at it. Let's kill that guy. Didn't draw land. You hate to see it. I will block a Mishra claim by X opponent. Thought for a moment they might sacrifice their commander to get a Power Stone. What kind of pro move would that be? Definitely, definitely. Oh, well, the other Force Mana source, it does enter the battlefield unusable, but not really. It's still usable. It's just not really usable for what we want it to be used for. Although I think we are going to wreck the Mishra deck anyways, because that's just unfortunately how things went. Listen, opponent, if I wasn't mana screwed, I would have fired off this Wrath the second I could. I am notorious for using Wrath way too early. So, seed is a good thing. Another haste creature? No. He does get exiled by Kaya. I do have a Kaya sub-theme, because she's kind of the default Orzhov commander. Two of my 9 Nazgûl are dead. Like, how will I live in this world? I do not know. Kaya, I guess, could also pull off some Nazgûl shenanigans. You could grow one Nazgûl infinitely big. Actually, no, you wouldn't be able to. This one, and let's give her a ghost form. Lifelink is very bad for the haste Rakdos deck, so I imagine they're not a fan of my commander. In fact, I have a lot of incidental life gain. We unmana screwed ourselves, which is kind of neat. Gain some life. Since I probably won't be afforded the luxury of blocking, I guess we should have went with Gisela then. We blocked the highest damage. Yeah, probably should have spent 2 mana to shuffle her back in. Why did it get exiled? Is it you? It's you, okay. Gisela of the Broken Blade. Edgar, Charmed Groom. We don't have a lot of vampires in the deck, but he is just kind of an eternal threat. Like, I slowly started to dig my way out of this. Our threats are just a little bit better than our opponents. And if we gain 8 a turn, our opponent will be on the big sad for the rest of the game, I think. I mean, I just have mana rocks left. So I can cast my commander a roughly infinite amount of times. But they had us as low as 6, and we are back up to 18. Like, I think after this turn cycle, we will literally be at our starting life total, or near it at the very minimum. Sure. Edgar is blocker no more. Sad. Take action. I can just recast him. So we ended that turn net positive. Well, neutral. We ended that turn neutrally. I think we actually do just decide to take some damage and make trades instead of... I think slowly but surely we'll pull ahead. I'm hoping. Let's eliminate that block there. Yeah, thanks to Minthara the Absolute, we are pulling ahead again. Outlier Knight. I don't know. This match, I think we reached the magic zen. There's a bit in whenever you're playing a game where you're just you reach a point where the focus has reached a point where you've stopped realizing you're playing a game, and we definitely made it there in the last bit. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.